Yeah. Cosmic Mind UVB is everywhere they need to be, B. Cosmic Mind UVB is everywhere they need to be, please. Cosmic Mind UV. Hope all is well, man. Royals United. Royals United. Yeah, Royals United too. Royal Rising, Royal Day. And come on now. You already know what we're gonna do. Just say it with me. We gonna let the players play, huh? Royal Day, Royal Night, Royal Afternoon, whatever it is in your respective area and coast. Make sure you share this out. Cause you know what it's all about, man. Huh? Share this out, cause you know what this is all about. Ain't it, man? This is scaling black, copper tone, indigenous, melanated, whatever, black American, African American, Afro black American, whatever you, Pan African, whatever you consider yourself to be. Huh? Scaling black businesses, man, because look, it's no, now I know this might sting a little bit or a little bit of a lot. There's no need in starting businesses if we aren't going to help each other scale it. I'm going to say it one more time. There's no need in starting businesses if we, when I say we, that means black, copper tone, indigenous, etc., unless we are going to help each other scale it. Okay? Now, let me go ahead and let me share this out real quick. And then I'll be right back. We got you, alright? Hang in there. West Coast Billy. Ain't nothing silly. Yeah. We back. Let me go ahead and get a small infomercial in, man. Before we get to it and we do it, man. Salute to the new app, Golden, Goldn. Crowns with a K, KROWN, Z with a Z. That app. Check out Golden Crowns. That app is on Slap. Check it out ASAP, huh? Check out Golden Crowns. That app is on Slap. Check it out ASAP. And that's real rap, ain't it, man? Check it out. It's on Slap. That's real rap. And get it ASAP, huh? All right. Check out Royals with a Z. Royals with a Z. RoyalsUnited.com. Grab your membership immediately. Grab your sponsorship immediately. Then you can get access to do what I'm doing right now, to the similar what I'm doing right now. We have our own what? Radio station for the near shine, huh? Royals United Radio. So make sure you check out Royals United Radio. Make sure you donate to the steer shot for the near shot. Make sure you check out Royals with a Z. United.com. Check out all the merch, man. We got some excellent merch. We got the Messiah brand over there. Get it in your hand over there. We got ebooks. We got AI courses, man. We got the fashion for you. You hear me? We even got copper unks. We got handcrafted copper unk charms that you can have your own necklace or your neck piece and different things of that nature, man. Handcrafted, all right? And so many more things that we offering. And guess what? You can partner with us on goldencrowns.app. What, Cozmik? Cozmik just be always talking. Cozmik be talking some shit. He just be lying and shit. Man, I'm telling you, if you go over there to Golden Crowns, GOLDENKROWNZZZ, Crowns.app. Check out the partnership part. It's only $20, man. Come on, man. $20, man. You ain't even gonna think about that dub to get you in the business club, ain't it, man? You ain't gonna think about that dub to get you in the business club, baby. Huh? Now let's get to it. Salute to J Dub, man. Jeremy Jones, Messiah Brand, the Vice President of Royals United. It's time to get excited, ain't it, man? Salute to our new CFO. Hey, this week flow, huh? Salute to our new CFO this week flow, ain't it, man? West Coast Billy, ain't it, man? Silly. Salute to goddamn the one that make it all happen behind the scenes, man. Empress, start taking your water, by the way, y'all. That's my co-host. That's the co-host of Cozmik Mind UV. Is that the way you need to be? Salute to Dr. Jenny, huh? Dr. Jenny, Dr. Mama Jenny, ain't it, man? Our COO, she gonna help us flow, huh? Salute to our CTO, John Money, huh? John Money, man. Gratitude to all of our dedicated members. Salute to Divine. Everything will be fine. But look, let's get to it, man. Scaling Black Businesses Part 1. I'm going to get to your comments. Just fill them up. Just fill up the comments, man. Make sure you share this out to everybody. Share it out. Put it in a messenger. Put it in a IG messenger. Put it in a text message. Make sure you share this out. All right, let's get it. Closing the wealth gap. Hold on. Let me go and turn this down a little bit so we can do what we need to do. Okay, here we go. Closing the wealth gap is really about one thing: ownership at scale. Ownership at scale. Not just hustle, not just motivation. Systems, infrastructure, distribution, assets. Too many copper tone, indigenous, ancient, black, the original people. Too many black businesses stay trapped in quote unquote survival mode instead of becoming wealth engines. All right, that's a hell of a start, ain't it, man? Now, here's the whatever color print you want to put on it. Blue, they say blueprint. So whatever color you know, whatever your favorite color is, print that actually moves the needle fast. All right, you ready? So because people's like, solution. Look, here we go. Let's take our notes now, because I don't want to hear when I go in these different rooms, man. Hey, we ain't doing the solutions. Here we go. Number one. This is going to be a brick and mortar bar too. Build businesses that scale, not just businesses that survive. You ready? Let's go back. One more time. Build businesses that scale, not just survive. Let's go back one more time. All right. Hold on, y'all. Give me a moment. Let me share this in the WhatsApp. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn the music up for you too. Hold on. Just keep. filling up those comments, G. Make sure to Cozmik UV. Make sure you subscribe, man. We want to get it to the 500 subscribers. Mac in the back of the act, ain't it, man? All right, here we go. Scaling copper tone, the original black businesses. Fill up the comments, man. I'm gonna get to those right before we get up out of here. I got you. No worries in the vegan McFlurries, baby. Here we go. The first one was build businesses that scale, not just businesses that survive. All right. That should be a great discussions in a lot of people different chat rooms. A lot of businesses generate income. Very few, my apologies, very few generate equity. Very few generate equity. So this is why it's a special thing with Golden Crowns, man, with the partnership thing. So the fastest closers are businesses with, y'all ready? But this how we get the solutions now. But when we start businesses, we got to know we got to get to the scale, and we got to scale them to a grand. We got to scale the businesses to a grander level. All right. Okay. The fastest wealth gap closers, all right, are businesses with. Are we ready? Here we go. Recurring revenue. All right. Digital leverage. Okay. Ownership of intellectual property. All right. I hope we getting all this down in the notes now. Franchising potential. Okay. Media distribution, such as Royal United Radio. Real estate attached. That's on the way. Community network efforts. Okay. So that's what we got. We're going to do a quick review before we get out of here. Let's go to the next thing. High leverage sectors. It's sectors, y'all. High leverage sectors. Hopefully y'all can hear me clearly, and hopefully we good. If we, hold on. Let me see these comments real quick. Okay. All right. We good. Everybody got me. Here we go. Focus on industries where one win multiplies. Y'all hear that one? Focus on industries, maybe not one, but industries where one win multiplies. And these industries are, you ready? Industries are AI and tech, media networks. Okay, media networks. Let's change up the beat a little bit. Financial platforms, logistics, construction, energy,
agriculture, real estate development, manufacturing, e-commerce ecosystems, knowledge and or education platforms, because y'all go check out my show, the difference between knowledge versus education, healthcare infrastructure, all right? And we need holistic healthcare infrastructure, something that's going to not treat the problem, but actually, you know that word. A barbershop can feed a family. A software platform can feed generations. You hear that? A barbershop can feed a family. A software platform can feed generations. Both matter. However, one scales exponentially. I couldn't get the word out, y'all. All right, number 2, cooperative economics. All right, so the first one was what? Build businesses that scale, not just businesses that survive. That was the first one. Second one, cooperative economics needs a 2026 upgrade. Historically, places like, Black Wall Street, Seneca Village, etc., thrive because dollars circulated eternally. The modern version is, all right, let's get our notes ready. Shared ownership apps, like we doing with the partnership with Golden Crowns. You see what I'm saying? Stuff is right there. And if you get a membership with Royals United, you know what I'm saying, that shared, crowdfunding, investment clubs, digital cooperatives, member-owned marketplaces, community venture funds. All right, we're gonna do a quick review before we get out of here. We're gonna get to the comments. Imagine 100,000 people investing $20. Isn't that something? Imagine 100,000 people investing $20, ain't it, man? To make them holler, man. Monthly, or $50 monthly, into Black-owned infrastructure. Pool capital, buying apartment complexes, or, yes, just let's leave it there, because my imagination is fruitful. Pooled capital funding startups, okay? Pooled capital acquiring land and media companies, okay? All right. Small money plus organized people plus consistency. You ready? You ready for that formula now? We got to write that formula down now. Small money plus organized people, right? Plus consistency equal economic power, okay? That's the recipe we need to be talking about, y'all, on fan base and everywhere else, man. Number 3. Here we go. You ready? Stop building only consumer brands. You ready for that one? Stop building only consumer brands. Build infrastructure. This is the biggest strategic mistake. Selling shirts is cool. Owning the printing company is better. Owning the logistics warehouse is elite. Owning the logistics warehouse is elite. Let me get a sippy sip. All right. Infrastructure. Businesses create long-term wealth because everyone depends on them. All right. Infrastructure businesses create long-term wealth because everyone depends on them. Examples: payment processors, trucking fleets, fiber internet, data centers. That's why you be seeing a lot of that shit pop up. Construction firms, software systems, bank/credit unions. We know we need more of those. We gonna do a whole show on that. Insurance companies, distribution companies, and I'm gonna put it one at the end, manufacturing companies and stuff in facilities. Infrastructure prints money quietly. Huh? Infrastructure prints money quietly. Ain't it, man? Huh? Okay, here we go. Here we go. If you're getting some gratitude, y'all. If you would like to donate, man, there we are right there. $ peace and blessings, and or just subscribe, share it out, and every donation does help though. Alright. Or just donate straight to Royals United or Golden Crowns or Royals United Radio. Alright. Here we go. Number 4. Teach equity before consumption. Teach equity before consumption. The wealth gap widens when money leaves communities too fast or fast. Assets aren't purchased. People consume more than they invest. All right. A major cultural shift has to happen around stock ownership, business acquisition, land ownership, credit mastery, investing early, just like you should be investing in Golden Crowns. Get your partnership and your square early. Get in as a member and a sponsor early. Estate planning. Now, I would say with stock ownership, we need to scale up that type of conversation. I see a lot of stock rooms and trading. Yes, that's great. That's great. Let me say that first. That's great. Okay, yes. That's great. However, we need to scale it up to more of, we need to scale up more of our businesses, grassroots businesses and companies, to a $10 million plus $10 to $20 million level, etc., to where we can be on the stock market and we don't have to study the stock market. We could take the stock market over. What the hell is happening? Okay, my bad, y'all. My screen changed on me. We don't have to study the stock market. It's great to study the stock market, but we should be studying how to take the stock market over. Cozmik, what you mean? We should have the Messiah brand on the stock market. We should have Zayax Institute. Salute the Q Butter. Check out ZayaxInstitute.org, man. XYAYX Institute.org, man. We should have that on. That should be on the stock exchange. Royals United should be on the stock exchange. Golden Crown should be on the, what I'm saying. If we turn a lot of our time and space and intellectual property and energy and revenue and funds and things of that nature, that we're putting into companies that already got old money. I'm talking about they got old money, so old that the money is funny. The money laughing, literally. But now I'm saying, we putting the money into companies that already are wealthy instead of putting the companies and scaling our own grassroots companies, even a fan base, or even like you said, Golden Crowns. We say Messiah brand, Zayax Institute, any other companies that we know are locally grassroots. Why are we not scaling those and having those discussions of, okay, how much money does it take? And all you gotta do is look it up. How much money does it take, or capital does it take, or whatever? Where do we need to be to get our company on the stock market like an Alibaba? Go check out the Alibaba story. How they got how he built his stuff, his company. A lot of people know brand names. Not enough know balance sheets. A lot of people know brand names, not enough know balance sheets. That has to flip. Number 5, buy existing businesses instead of starting from scratch. When you get that capital up, that's absolutely turnkey, whatever. Different companies, different businesses, turnkey stuff, whatever. This is massively underrated and under discussed, by the way. Thousands. Did y'all hear that word? Thousands of businesses are owned by retiring boomers right now. You hear that part? All right. Laundromats, HVAC companies, trucking firms, car washes, storage facilities, plumbing businesses, local manufacturing shops, etc., 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 etc. These already have customers, cash flow, and systems. Buying cash flowing businesses is often smarter than starting new ones. All right. So when we get to that level of capital, that's what we got to be looking into. Different franchise opportunities, especially hotels in the hospitality space. But we now come on, y'all. A lot of us be eating fast food, so why don't we cop them shits? We cop them. Buy some small chains. It don't have to be the major chains. It could be the smaller ones. Like they said, mom and pops, people retiring, whatever. They moving on to other creative interests, whatever. Okay, where we at? That's how real wealth groups move. See, that's why I was saying, we talking about planning life. That's great, but damn, we could just go ahead and cop a business that's already getting the revenue and have some money now. We can get the revenue now, baby. Okay, build media first. You ready? Build media first. Attention is currency now. Attention is currency now. Whoever controls, you ready? Narratives, platforms, algorithms, audiences, culture, controls the market. You ready? Let's go back. Whomever controls narratives, platforms, algorithms, audiences, cultures, controls the market. All right. That's why media companies are insanely powerful. A local business with, you ready? Podcasts, live streams, radio, YouTube, newsletters, short form content can scale way faster. You ready? Can scale way faster today than businesses from 20 years ago. Okay. That's why what you're building with media / community is actually strategically powerful if positioned correctly. 7, create business ecosystems. All right. Not random businesses. Create business that means we don't need to compete with each other. This is when you hear me say smart collaboration for the nearshot. To build the nearshots. Create business ecosystem, not random businesses. That means, yes, please, we don't need to oversaturate the market with competing with each other. What do you mean, Cozmik? If you go to any more, like a lot of black vendor events, where they got the tables and the tents and stuff, you're going to see a lot of the same similar products. Why don't we get in the business with each other? Then we can what? We can consolidate our resources, our suppliers, the money we putting out, our processes, etc. We can expedite a whole lot of stuff if we don't compete. If you selling Ways Bees and she selling Ways Bees, why don't y'all go ahead and get together, merge suppliers, merge the money, get more Ways Bees? You know what I'm saying? That way you can just take over the whole market. One business alone struggles. However, ecosystems win. Example, media platform, marketplace, knowledge and or education, financing, events, advertising network, merchandise, investment arm. Now each piece feeds the others. So yes. That's how, you ready? $1 trillion. I need you to hear that word now. You ready for the word? That's how trillion dollar ecosystem get born. Ecosystems get born. Apple doesn't just sell phones, they build an ecosystem trap. That's the playbook. Number 8, prioritize land. Land ownership is one of the oldest wealth accelerators on earth. So if you already got land, man, you need to go ahead and get something going, baby. We got to get some revenue generated off that, baby. We got to get something built. Let's get something built, baby. Strategic land plays. You ready? Hold on. Let's get a little sippy sip. Let's get a little break. All right, here we go. Affordable housing, mixed use developments. Hold on. Farming collectives. Hold on, let me prop my phone back up. Okay, farming collectives, commercial property, community hubs, event venues, logistics hubs. All right, here we go. Land appreciates, rent compounds, control increases. All right. Ownership of physical space matters. However, you got to put something in the physical space. Affordable housing, mixed developments, farming collectives, commercial property, community hubs, event venues, logistics hubs. You hear? What's the name? Woodstock. Go look up the story of Woodstock, how they just got a bunch of land and they just say they just wanted to get some land to have concerts, live concerts. That was just the only goal of whoever them dudes was. You see what I'm saying? That was it. It just grew though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that was the thing. So yeah, you got to put some on the land, baby. You got to do something. Come on, you got to be steward. We got to be stewards over the land, huh? We got to do that. Number 9, leverage technology aggressively. AI just changed the game. Small teams can now operate like corporations. You hear that? Small teams can now operate like corporations. Black or copper tone or the original black businesses should be using AI marketing, AI customer service, AI design, AI automation, AI analytics, AI sales funnels. This dramatically reduces operational costs. So this is why you either have to scale up on your skills, as far as your job skills, or just by default, because most big companies want to do what? Cut down and reduce what? Operational costs. So you can't be mad at the companies doing what's best for what? Business. It's not no love affair. It's not none of that. They doing what's best for, business. Okay, the communities that adopt AI fastest will compound wealth fastest. All right. Number 10, network like a nation. One major issue, too many isolated entrepreneurs. One major issue, too many isolated entrepreneurs. You want to be, they don't want to be individuals in a team sport. That's why I said it's great that we got all of these, but now the certain markets, especially grassroots, shea butters, waist beads, that type of stuff is getting oversaturated. Power comes from supplier networks, shared marketing, Shared manufacturing. That's why I was saying combine your processes, man, and lessen the stresses. Investor circles, or whatever shape you gonna call it. Octagon. I don't give a goddamn. Investor square. I don't give a damn what you call it. Investor cube diamond. I don't care what you call it. All right. Mentorship pipelines. All right. Political coordination. Think less. Quote, I own a business. Think more. Quote, we own an economic machine, end quote. So when we think less, we say, I own a business. When we think more, we say, we own an economic machine. That mindset shift is huge, huh? Y'all fill up the comments. Fill them up. Share this out. I got you on the comments. I got you. Fastest 10-year wealth gap strategy. If I had to build a rapid copper tone, indigenous, black, African American, whatever, economic acceleration model from scratch. Are you ready? Because I need us to get this stuff now. I'm telling you now. Because Cozmik be going out my way to do this stuff now. We be saying no solutions, but here we go. Come on. Let's come on. Shimon. Phase 1. You ready? Build media audience. That's phase 1. We gonna go step by step with the solutions. Suggested solutions. Okay, build media audience. Okay, build trust. Build membership base. Okay, that's phase 1. Phase 2. You ready for phase 2? You ready? Launch marketplace. Launch investment pool. Okay, launch educational or knowledge platforms. Okay, that's phase 2. Phase 3. All right, acquire cash flow businesses. You hear that? So we don't just want businesses. We want what? Let's say it together. Cash flow businesses. That means they already generate revenue. You just gotta, what they say, under new management, under new businesses. You see people do that shit all the time. Big ass companies merge together, shit like that. You know, again, they got turnkey everything, turnkey resorts, turnkey hotels, turnkey homesteads. They do, literally. It's there. With Jesus, it's all there. Phase 3, acquire cash flow businesses. Buy real estate. Okay. Build tech infrastructure. All right. Salute the Zayax Institute. Salute the Zayax Institute. You butter and the team, man. Phase 4. You ready? We got phase 4 now. All right, let's get it. You ready? Here we go. Create private investment fund. Okay, or funds. Create private investment funds. Expand nationally, okay, or internationally, and internationally as well. Build institutional power, okay? That's how communities go from consumers to owners. All right, so did we get the 4 phases now? If not, go ahead and play this back. Let's do some homework and let's do some review now, because I'm damn near giving you the open book test. You just got to take it further with your own stuff, your own research. All right, here we go. Biggest truth nobody wants to say. You ready? Here we go. The wealth gap will not close primarily through jobs alone. Okay, let me go back. The wealth gap will not, or won't close primarily through jobs alone. It closes through, you ready? This is how the wealth gap get closed now. You ready? It closes through strategic ownership, equity, assets, systems, scalable systems, scalable enterprises. So put scalable in front of everything. Scalable ownership, scalable equity, scalable assets, scalable systems, scalable enterprises, scalable investments, and scalable coordination. All right. Income helps, ownership transforms. That's the chess move. All right, here we go. Next section. Black manufacturing can become a massive wealth engine if approached strategically instead of emotionally. Did you hear that? Excuse me, Mark. Let's get them emotions out, baby. We got to get them shits out the way. We got to put them to the side. And that toxic pride. The mistake a lot of people make is trying to jump straight into giant factories with huge overhead. All right? That burns capital fast, okay? The winning move in 2026 is, are we ready? Start lean, control. It says control niche production, automate, scale vertically. Start lean, control niche production, automate, scale vertically. You do not need to own, you ready? $1 billion factory on day one. What do we need, Cozmik? Because goddamn, you always talking us to death, Cos. Goddamn, he always talking about something. Here we go. We, them, they, those need products people already buy. And just better versions of it, or more healthier versions of it, okay? Or durable, etc. Reliable distribution, operational discipline, scalable systems, community capital, and smart automation. Here's the fastest, realistic, whatever color print you gonna say, blueprint, purple print, or whatever print it is. Here's the fastest, realistic blueprint. Okay. All right, here we go now. Let's get the notes out. Let's get the notes out for the quotes. Out. Step one. We go on step one now. Please share this out. Please share this to fan base. Share this out to everybody. Please. You will never say somebody didn't dedicate a presentation to step by step suggested solutions, because again, there might not be solutions for everybody. All right, here we go. Step one. Start with high demand products people use daily. Okay. So remember when some on fan base and different places and on Golden Crowns, I do watch parties on different machines that, manufacturing machines we could buy, like the toilet paper making machine and the different machines, whatever. So, such as those type of machines like that. Use daily. Don't start with cool, quote unquote. Start with, you ready? Repeat purchases, necessities, underserved markets, low complexity manufacturing. Low complexity, that means you want to be able to pump it out, make the process easy, no fucking complications as much as possible. All right, here we go. Best beginner manufacturing categories. You ready? I hope y'all writing this shit down, yo. Donate. Don't hate, man. It ain't never too late. Either donate by going to royalsunited.com and grabbing a membership or clicking the donate button, or go to royalsunitedradio.com, click the donate button, or go to Golden Crowns and grab you a $20 partnership square. Huh? Let's get it. It says best for beginner. That means we just starting out. Manufacturing categories, consumer goods. Are you ready? Let's rock steady. Soaps, they got a soap making machine. That shit costs less than $400. Candles, they got a candle making machine. Hair products, shea butter products, detergents, especially sensitive skin. I can tell you right now, it's gonna sell. I'm just gonna tell you right, it's gonna sell. Cleaning supplies, especially all natural cleaning supplies. Supplements, especially all natural stuff. Seasonings, especially all natural seasonings. Beverages, say it with me, y'all, especially all natural beverages. Well, them type of products where you ain't even got to worry about reading the goddamn label, huh? Wouldn't that feel good? Wouldn't that feel good? Okay, and it says apparel basics. All right. So as far as where do we want to, what did we say? Market to entry. Those as far as the consumer goods are the easiest manufacturing beginners market to entry. All right. Okay. Construction materials. Massive opportunity, especially with housing shortages. Remember that brick machine? That's not sounding crazy, is it? It especially people that's on my fan base page. All the videos ain't sounding crazy now, is it, man? Look, man, it says, what's the first word it say on here? Massive, it says construction materials. These are manufacturing opportunities now, y'all. Massive opportunity, especially housing shortages. With housing shortages, what's the first? It say bricks. It say bricks. Modular homes, flooring, roofing materials, insulation, prefab walls. They have that machine. Agriculture and food processing. They have a hamburger patty making machine. Like anything. Agriculture and food processing. Because we need all, see what I'm saying? We need so many different layers and tiers to this thing. So everybody got to play a role in whatever your multiple facets of expertise are or is. Extremely underrated. Did you hear that? People always eat packaged foods. They got a packaging machine, a machine to make bags, a bag making machine. Packaged foods, spices, sauces, hydroponics, urban farming, food preservation. Next one, tech assembly. Start assembly before full manufacturing. Computers, phones, accessories, solar kits, smart home products. That's how many countries industrialized. Assembly first, manufacturing later. Fill up the comments, y'all. I'm gonna be looking for them comments. Fill them up. I know you got something for me. Step 2. Now that was just step 1. This is step 2. Please play this for a watch party, y'all. And if you gotta, speed through a little bit of the stuff, because I ad-lib a little bit. I'm just saying, I gotta give you a little something. I don't want to be robotic. All right, here we go. Step 2. Don't build a factory first. You hear that? Don't build a factory first. This is where people crash. And first, you ready? First, use contract manufacturing or outsourcing, quote unquote. Partner with existing manufacturers to produce your brand products. This is called outsourcing. We're going to do a whole show about that. This lets you what? Test demand, build distribution, generate cash flow, learn operations without spending millions up front. Did you hear that part? Without spending millions up front. This is how many major brands started. Let's say that again. This is how many major name brand, whatever, started. Even Nike began by outsourcing production. Let's say that one more time. Even, just do it, Nike began by outsourcing production. Smart founders focus on, you ready? Brand, distribution, systems before owning factories. All right? Systems before owning factories. Step three is where we need to be. Build distribution before scale. You ready for that one? Build distribution before scale. Manufacturing without distribution is a warehouse full of regret. That means we don't want to get backed up on product, overstock, shit like that. All right? Back orders, but back orders is actually a good problem to have. However, yeah, it's still irritating. You need, or we, them, they, those need direct to consumer websites, okay? Which a lot of people have, okay? Wholesale accounts, all right? Retail partnerships, subscription models, TikTok/YouTube marketing, radio like Royals United Radio / media ecosystems, community ambassadors. Distribution is king. All right. A mediocre product with elite distribution wins more than people admit. You hear that? A mediocre product with elite, just like we see that these nasty poison ass hamburgers, and these motherfuckers buying them bitches up because of the elite what? Elite distribution wins more than people admit with a mediocre product. Step 4, start micro manufacturing. Start micro manufacturing. Man, y'all got to donate something to me, baby. Come on. Shoot something to the cash app, man. Good gracious. $ PEACE, peace, and AND, blessings, BLESSING Z. I might change that up too. All right. $ peace and blessings. Cozmik Mind Services will pop up. Cozmik Mind Services will pop up. And or make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe, man. I'm about to get back on my pivot with these shows, man. And these interviews. If you would like to book an interview, make sure you, if you know you got access to me, just link up with me. Or let me see. CosmicMinds@gmail.com. All right. And like I say, man, just shoot me a donation, man. And let's win. Hey, money bounce. J-Dub, money bounce. More money to the bounce downs, man. Step 4, micro manufacturing. The future is decentralized manufacturing. All right. You, them, they, those, whomever can start with small warehouses. That's what I'm saying. We don't got to go big early, baby. All we need is a little bit of space, a little garage. Look, somebody would salute to Sherry, and most people are finding out now it's not about having a big ass house, especially if you're not using it. It's just space is unoccupied. Anyway, small warehouses, right? Industrial kitchens, maker space, crafter space, whatever. Shipping containers. We know that's huge right now, eh? For some of every fucking thing. Light assembly hubs. Modern equipment is cheaper now. Examples: CNC machines, laser cutters, DTG printers, 3D printers, automated bottling, that's a machine, robotic packaging. One automated setup can replace multiple workers while increasing consistency. So this is where we gotta have a fine line between, we want to replace the workers and we want to make sure that people are gainfully employed, and we got the people there to be able to diagnose the AI and the whatever. All right, so we want to still be able to partner with people that have great skills, whether it be something that's a laboring type of skill, and be able to make sure they're gainfully employed, and like I said, employed with a overly livable wage, and make sure they thriving. Step 5, build a cooperative supply chain. You ready for that one? Step 5, build a cooperative supply chain. This is where black manufacturing can become revolutionary. This is where copper tone, indigenous, etc., black, etc., manufacturing can become revolutionary. Instead of isolated businesses, people, higher beings, original people, instead of isolated businesses, create interconnected ecosystems. Put that word in your notes. Interconnected ecosystems. Example, one business grows ingredients, one manufactures products, one handles packaging, one handles logistics. Same thing I've been talking to with Royals United. I know I've been talking to us about this. One handles media marketing, one handles distribution. Now dollars circulate internally. This is what I've been asking our members. Come on, members getting members. Let's circulate it amongst each other. That's economic warfare level strategy. Step 6, prioritize B2B over B2C. We're gonna see what that is. This is a secret sauce. Selling to customers is harder and more emotional. Selling to businesses creates larger contracts, recurring revenue, predictable demand. Examples: supplying hotels, schools, barbershops, beauty supply stores, restaurants, apartment complexes, government contracts. B2B, business to business, manufacturing scales way faster. All right. Number 7. So B2B is business to business and B2C is business to consumer, I'm assuming. I would think that's what that is. Step 7, use AI plus automation early. Use AI plus automation early. Do not or don't build outdated factories. Do not or don't build outdated factories or models or systems. Modern manufacturing uses what? AI inventory systems, robotic packaging, predictive analytics, automated ordering, AI customer service, automated bookkeeping. This cuts what? Labor waste, errors, delays, overhead, and etc. And this is why I was saying, people that are depending on your 9-to-5s, people. And I know people say, well, they don't have AI to do this, or you should say they don't have AI to do certain things yet. You keep forgetting about the humanoids. I keep telling you now. Okay? And businesses will always do what's best for what? The business and the company. Okay? We seen so many mom and pops be so wrapped up in emotionally into certain communities or whatever, that they go out of business, and the same community is not there to put up the money or to save them. Am I right or wrong now? I mean, I'm just saying. Small teams can now operate like giant corporations. Step 8, buy existing factories. Salute to who was that? I think Cat Williams and different celebrities bought different land with, like, stuff in factories and different buildings and shit on it. That's why I was saying you can get land and stuff. Some people have turnkey land, like it's already ready for you to go. Whatever you want to, of course, set up on it, put your spin on it. But I'm telling you, it's already ready to go as far as to generate revenue if it ain't already doing that. Step 8, buying existing factories. This is extremely underrated. Did you hear that? This is extremely underrated. Thousands of, you hear that word? Thousands of factories are underperforming, outdated, owner retiring, financially distressed, or the owner, like I said, he just found something else he want to do. You know what I mean? They just creatively want to do something else, fam. You know what I mean? According, acquiring existing facilities is often cheaper than building new. All right, especially in in the Midwest, the South, and Rust Belt cities, whatever that means. Look for food plants, textile facilities, wood shops, plastics plants, printing facilities. You can modernize them instead of starting from zero. So this is how we can not always start from scratch, y'all. God damn. Step 9, target government contracts. If you into that, all right, if you are into that, this is where serious scale happens. Federal, state, local governments spend billions yearly. Huge opportunities, uniforms, office supplies, construction materials, sanitation products, furniture, food supplies, tech equipment. Just make sure there's no strings attached and they can't just come in and just do what they want to do because they supply you the fucking money. I would just go angel investor, get your investment group, fam, and just do any other workaround that you can do to just not get them to give you fund the shit for you. Is all I'm saying. It's on you. Do what you want to do. All right, now let's see. Step 10, create manufacturing knowledge and or education pipelines. Real industrial power requires talent pipelines. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Real industrial power requires talent pipelines. The same way they got with us. They say that, oh man, they getting our children right out. Yeah, it's a pipeline. They got set up with exactly what they supposed to have set up. That's what a lot of us are just not overstanding. Not standing under it. I need you to stand over it with me so you can see what I'm seeing. They have pipelines set up to benefit not you. Okay? All right. Build apprenticeships, trade schools, AI/manufacturing training. Salute to CTO John Money. Ain't shit funny when it's rich money. He got the AI courses and all that. All you got to do, $50 a month to Royals United, baby. You get access to the courses, baby. Youth entrepreneurship programs. It's not enough of those. It's not enough of them. Robotics, knowledge, and or education. The communities that manufacture eventually control economics. Always. It says always. The communities that manufacture eventually control economics. Always. Fastest modern model. Are you ready? Okay, now. I'm just making sure we ready because we going through a whole lot of phases and a whole lot of steps to get to what we got to get to. Fast modern model. Here's the practical speed run. Are you ready? Year 1. Are you ready? Build brand. use contract manufacturing, build audience/media, generate cash flow. All right, that's year 1. Year 2, open small assembly/packaging warehouse, automate operations, get wholesale accounts. All right, that's year 2. Year 3 to 5. Year 3 to 5. Acquire small manufacturing facilities. Expand B2B, business to business contracts. And add logistics/distribution. Add logistics/distribution. This is at year 3 to 5. Year 5 to 10. Okay, are you ready? Because I mean, hey. Year 5 to 10. Vertically integrate. Own supply chains. Scale nationally/internationally. Launch investment arm. That's how dynasties get built. Did you hear that? Y'all fill up the comments. I got you. I ain't forget you. I know you right there. That's how dynasties get built. This is not no emotions, man. We got to have executable steps to what we doing. And we got to stay focused until we get to year 5 and 10, where everything is what? Vertically integrated, scaled. Everything is pretty much scaled. Okay, here we go. Biggest strategic insight. Manufacturing alone is not enough anymore. The real power combo is manufacturing plus, this is the equation or the ratio or the whatever you want to call it, recipe. Manufacturing plus media plus technology plus distribution plus ownership plus equity. That stack is unstoppable. The future belongs to communities that are we ready? Because I mean, it's no more saying why. It's no, because you're not producing. You're doing more consuming than you're producing. That's just it. That's the simplest answer we can give you. The future belongs to communities that produce, distribute, automate, finance themselves. I need us to really get that part right there. Because this is what this whole presentation is about. Did you hear that part right there? Finance themselves. I know somebody gonna say I'm doing too much. No, but I'm not, and you know I'm not. Owning platforms. That's how you move from quote unquote support black businesses to building actual, I need you to see that word right there, actual economic institutions. This is the last section and we out of here, man. You know, I had to come back with a bang, man. Did a show Dolo in a good little second, man. Fill up the comments, man. Woo! Black intellectual property. You ready for this one? Copper tone, indigenous, the original people, the original beings, the original rulers. Intellectual property is one of the what? Say it with me now. One of the most underleveraged, you ready? economic assets on Earth. Let's go back. Because Cozmik, I don't think they heard it. I don't think they let that all the way process. I need them to let it all the way sink into the molecules. You hear me? It says copper tone black intellectual property properties is one of the most underleveraged economic assets on Earth. Why is that, y'all? Put that in the comments for me. Why is our intellectual property the most, not it's the second, third on the list of the most underleveraged economic asset on Earth? On Earth. It said on Earth. Oh, my bad. Earth. Culture gets created, then monetized by everybody except the creators at scale. Music, fashion, slang, dance, sports culture, tech ideas, art, media, spiritual systems, storytelling, innovation. All of that is what? IP. Ain't that some shit? All that is what? Intellectual property. The real play is shifting from quote unquote we create culture end quote to quote we own, license, distribute and scale culture end quote. We own, license, distribute and scale culture end quote. That's where economic empowerment does what? Explodes. You ready? Are we ready? What is intellectual property, Cozmik? What is intellectual property really? IP equals assets created by the mind. That is your higher power. She's saying that, y'all. I love you. When you get to your higher self, that's what? That's your unseen Buddha, Yahweh, Jesus, Krishna, whoever. That's the unseen power. The mind, because we aren't able to see our mind. Okay. Assets created by the mind that can generate money repeatedly. Okay? That's intellectual property. Assets created by the mind that can generate money repeatedly. Main categories: trademarks, copyrights, patents, trade secrets, media rights, software code, brand identities, proprietary systems, proprietary systems, educational and knowledge content. The richest companies on earth. Do you hear that? I need you to hear that part. The richest companies on earth are mostly IP companies. So people will say, I can't just invest in the idea. Why not? How the fuck does anything get built? Answer the question. How many people around you that you literally know personally that will say stupid shit like, I cannot just invest in an idea? How the fuck does anything get started? Y'all tell me, because Cozmik don't be knowing. I mean, I be listening to some shit people be saying. I be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But okay, in your brain and in your mind, which is unseen, that makes all the sense in the world. In your world. I know it does, but it's all good. Look, the richest companies on earth are mostly IP companies now. Examples: Disney, Apple, Nike, Netflix. Their real value isn't physical products. It's ownership of brands, characters, ecosystems, software. Even a lot of this celebrity worshiping people be doing with athletes, a lot of them are owned by what? Talk to me. Brands and companies. They own them niggas. They not your favorite whoever, football, baby. They not able to wear just any brand. No, nigga, you gotta wear the shit that you signed to, that you divide your loyalty to. Okay, it says the real value isn't physical products. It's ownership of and equity of brands, characters, ecosystems, software, media, patents, attention. They say they have ownership of attention. Black culture already drives global economies. Did you hear that? Black culture already drives global economies. So we be just talking about over here. What about over there and everywhere? Let's be real. Y'all ready? Black culture heavily influences music, sports, fashion, entertainment, internet trends, dance, language, branding, streetwear, beauty, media aesthetics. Billions with a Z are generated globally from black culture and cultural influence. So for us to be like, we don't like this person, that person, we ain't gonna go do no business, we ain't gonna go get the equipment we need so we can start manufacturing. To me, it maybe makes sense. It makes sense in somebody's head somewhere, like I keep saying. So, okay, because they are definitely capitalizing off us. Are we capitalizing off them? That's a whole nother discussion. Okay, the issue is influence equals ownership. That's the gap. How to run intellectual property or IP into how to turn IP, intellectual property, into economic power. You ready? Number one, own the rights. This is foundational. Creators must own masters, public for you musicians, artists, etc. Okay? Masters, because we've seen a lot of artists and musicians 20-30 years in the game, they don't own their masters. You hear them talk about it all the time. I don't own my publishing. You hear them talk about it all the time, all of the fucking time. I know you do. Trademarks, they don't own their own avatar, their own molecule, specimen self, and whatever else they create. Brand names. That's why I salute to, and I know people thought he was corny, salute to LeVar Ball, man, with the big baller brand, fam. I know his sons acted like he was the y'all could have made the sneakers more cool or more swagged out or more whatever. You ain't have to go like he. I saw his interview about his solo, the youngest one. How you not getting paid your worth because it's not your sneakers, stupid. It's not your sneakers, stupid, that your dad Yo, fam, how many of y'all would love a daddy, fam, not only to get you noticed by the world, to get you in the league, two or three of y'all, two out of the three, and have a fucking sneaker brand and all that shit, man? Man, see that's them privileged. That's why they say you gotta go through some struggle. Cause the motherfuckers that get privileged like that, that's why they do shit like that. This is why you have to have your children earn certain shit. Cause when you hand them stuff, they'll do like the LeVar Ball children do, and they just act like he ain't. Anyway, media archives, domain names, software code. Without ownership, you're renting your genius to someone else. You hear that? Without ownership, you're renting your genius to someone else. So that means even if you creating apps on Lovable, you're renting your genius to someone else because you don't own the data servers. You don't own the data servers. Somebody else. Okay. Key resource. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. 2, build brands, not just products. Build brands, not just products. Products can die. Brands compound. That's a brick and mortar bar. Y'all can use it. Example, a t-shirt business may struggle. However, a recognizable cultural brand can expand into clothing, media, events, podcasts, licensing, schools, tech, food, streaming, gaming, land development, whatever. This is what I be talking to us about, Royals United team. If you up here listening, I don't just be, sometimes they just be thinking I be talking shit too. That's ecosystem thinking. Like when I be telling people I be about this, I be OCD, my earth be having to get me to break from studying sometimes, son, and researching. The powerful Black, copper tone indigenous, Black owned brands can become a long-term economic institution. 3, license the culture. You hear that? Licensing is a cheat code. Instead of selling once, you can get paid repeatedly. Examples: music licensing, character licensing, educational or knowledgeable licensing, franchising, merchandise rights, streaming rights, syndication. That's how intellectual property /IP becomes generational wealth. One song, one logo, one character, one app. Or you could have multiple ideas like Royals United, and then under that umbrella is Golden Crowns. Can pay forever. Number 4, we almost there, y'all. We almost done. I know it's running in. Hey, you be all right though. Build Black media networks like Royals United Radio. Media ownership is critical. Communities without media ownership usually lose narrative control and economic leverage. Need more streaming platforms, radio networks like, again, $50 membership. Our CTO will show you how to download and start your own radio station, or you could just go on Royals United and book you a class or a session for $100, man. You will have your own online radio network, man. Publishing houses, gaming companies, filming distribution, ad networks. Control attention equal control monetization. That's why what you're doing with media /radio has bigger potential than most people realize. Create educational or knowledge IP or intellectual property. This is super underrated. Educational or knowledgeable or knowledge IP or intellectual property scales beautifully. Examples: courses, We got online books. We got all of that there. Courses, business systems, trade training. We got this week's flows. We got West Coast Billy. He's gonna be pre-recording a lot of his financial show and all of that coming on Royals United Radio. We got that coming through, coming true. We have Empress Star coming true with her holistic sacred space and holistic services and different things of that nature, man. A lot of things coming through, coming true. We got Dr. Jenny with the mental health aspects and different things. Financial literacy programs, AI education and on knowledge, cultural history platforms, mentorship programs. Knowledge products have low overhead, high margins, infinite scalability. One digital course can sell 100,000 times. Ain't it, man? Check out my tips and suggestions of to acquire land. We got an ebook. Check out the 42 Laws of My Yacht. Check out, man, we got so many great books over there, ebooks over there. It's crazy over at royalsunited.com. Royals with a Z. Number 6, develop black tech intellectual property or IP. This is where future $1 trillion, I need you to hear that with a T now, $1 trillion value lives. We need more AI systems, fintech apps, marketplaces, automation software, educational or knowledge technology, creator tools. Software is modern infrastructure. The companies that own platforms will dominate economically. Number 7, we almost there, y'all. Create collective ownership models. Imagine community-owned streaming services, member-owned marketplaces, cooperative investment apps such as Golden Crowns, .app, shared publishing platforms. Now, culture creates collective wealth instead of isolated success stories. And that's what we get wrapped up into. Isolated success stories. We need collective wealth. We need to create collective wealth, not isolated success stories. That shit is a distraction at this juncture. That's a powerful shift. Number 8, controlled distribution. A lot of creators make content, few own distribution. Owning websites, apps like Golden Crowns, royalsunited.com, royalsunitedradio.com, ziaxinstitute.org, the messiahbrand.com, owning websites, apps, email lists, streaming platforms, marketplaces, communities is way more powerful than relying entirely on algorithms. Algorithms change. Owned audiences last. Number 9, turn cultural events into economic ecosystems, man. Festivals, expos, conferences. I'm organizing some West Coast Billy. We're going to have a financial conference coming true. Not coming through, but coming true to thing. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Phone call. All right, that was the Earth, man. All right, that's that. Yeah. That's what that. Hey, gotta see what's going on. All right, here we go. Tourism engines. Okay, it says festivals, expos, conferences, showcases, markets, and cultural events can become tourism engines, vendor ecosystems, sponsorship machines, investment hubs. This is why I'm getting together this week's Flows Financial Conference with my guy West Coast Billy. So salute to our new CFO, our new CFO. All right. Look at the Essence Festival, for example. That's not just a quote unquote an event. That's an economic infrastructure, even Invest Fest and all of that stuff. Great stuff. Number 10, archive Black history and culture digitally. Massive future opportunity. Create documentaries, digital libraries, NTF archives, educational or knowledge platforms, AI data sets, virtual museums, licensing libraries. The future AI economy will heavily depend on data and content ownership. Communities that archive themselves retain power. The biggest mindset shift. Stop viewing creativity as, you ready? Stop viewing creativity as entertainment only. Start viewing it as economic infrastructure. I gotta say that one more time. Shit, I might have to say that 10 trillion more damn times. Black, copper tone, indigenous people, stop viewing creativity as entertainment only. Start viewing it as economic infrastructure. A song can become publishing revenue, sync licensing, merch, film placement, tours, documentaries, NTFs, education and or knowledge, advertising. That's IP stacking. Fastest modern IP strategy, and we almost out of here, y'all. We up out of here. Phase 1, attention, build audience, create media, build community. Phase 2, ownership, trademark brands, copyright content, own platforms. Phase 3, monetization, licensing, subscriptions. Please subscribe here. Subscribe, y'all. Subscribe. Let's run these subscribers up. Run these subscribers up. Memberships, like membership with Royals United, y'all. Check it out. Advertising, events. Phase 4, expansion, franchises, tech platforms, education and or knowledge, investment funds. Phase 5, institutional power, media conglomerates, venture funds, manufacturing, real estate, banking. That's how culture becomes economic sovereignty. Did you hear that? Final truth. And we are out of here, y'all. Let's change it up. Should have been changed it up. Whew. All right. The future wealth gap will not or won't be about labor. So for you labor warriors out there, you better tighten it up and listen to this. It'll be about who owns ideas, who owns audiences. I need y'all to take this stuff down now, because I know it'd be a whole lot of heated ass debates about this stuff. Who owns platforms, who owns algorithms, who owns brands, who owns data, and who owns media ecosystems. IP, intellectual property, is modern day oil. God damn. So for all you people, I won't invest in no idea. Why would I invest in an idea? I'm gonna say that again. How is anything started without an idea? I'm gonna just say, and how does it get started without investment in the idea? So I'm just confused. Now, if we would say, I don't want to invest in bad ideas, okay, or non-scalable ideas or whatever like that. But when people just say, man, people not just going to invest in the idea, yeah, that's because a lot of, yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. And black culture already produces massive amounts of it. It says IP is modern day oil, and black culture already produces massive amounts of it. The next evolution is ownership, infrastructure, and scale, y'all. All right, let's get to these comments, man. Let's turn it up and get to these comments, man. All right, let's go. That's my Nehru West Coast Billy. Don't be goddamn silly, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out our last show, man. What was it, yesterday? I think it was yesterday, man. Yesterday. This week flows, man. Check it out with West Coast Billy, man. That is our new CFO, man. He's in the finance. If you need some personal finance, man, make sure you know what I'm saying, some we need to get this stuff scaled, B. You know what I'm saying? We gotta use that nepotism to the highest ability we can. You know what I'm saying? Let's go Cozmik, Royals United, and we keep that golden crowns attached. Ah, man. We got the grand risings of the royal risings. Ain't no surprising, man. Yeah, man. We got another grand risings from this week flows. We got J-Dub. He in here. Royals United, everyone. Salute the Trey, man. Oh, man. Salute to Styles Enterprises LLC for the absolute best assembly services, backyard assembly, grills, swing sets, all that extra great stuff. And power washing services, man. He'll get your driveway right. The side of the house right. He get your windows up. You know what I mean? He might even pressure wash your vehicle for you real quick, huh? Make sure you link with Styles Enterprises. Get your free estimates. Area code 321-999-4150. All right? Gratitude for Styles, man. Yeah, my guy laughing at me, man. Y'all don't be laughing. Y'all know what it is, man. Imagine the results. J-Dub, the Messiah brand, themessiahbrand.com, ASAP. Check it out, ASAP. It's on royalsunited.com, man. That's our vice president, man, J-Dub, man. Hey, he say the only action is a what, J-Dub? Transaction. Definitely fiber networking. I'm glad I was able to make you at least laugh a little bit, man. I want to have it all serious, powerful. Emotions must flee, and we mean fast. All right, J-Dub. Ours is merch/clothes. Royals United and Golden Crowns, etc. The Messiah brand. Outsourcing. My guy, West Coast Billy say this is just the beginning. Stay tapped in, etc. Hold on. Stay tapped in with us. We creating a legacy over here, man. Interconnected ecosystems, absolutely. Stand over, yeah, man. We gotta overstand, man. We gotta stand over it, man. Stand over. Don't stand under. Don't understand. We don't want you to stand under, but we gotta stand over. And then once we stand over it, we can see it better. Then we can understand what's going on. J-Dub say always. Real industrial power requires talent pipelines. Absolutely, man. Youth entrepreneurship programs. Absolutely. Royals United. We turning now. The wait is over, baby. We doing it now, man. And then we got the globe. Gratitude for the participation, man. Gratitude for the participation. Make sure you check out Golden, GOLDN Crowns. Hold on, I got you one better. I got you one better. We're gonna do you one better. It's going down at the bottom of the screen, baby. It's right there at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you get over there, create your profile, buy up the squares, partner yourself and position yourself in a great position right now. Invest early. It's only a dub, man. It's only a dub to get you in that partnership club, ain't it, man? All right. So make sure you check out Golden Crowns. It's right there going across the bottom of the screen right now, immediately, ASAP. And then check out RoyalsUnited.com, man. Check out RoyalsUnited.com. It's going across the bottom of the screen with the gangster link. Ain't it, man? It's going across the bottom of the screen with the gasoline. And then always, make sure you donate, man. Make sure you donate. That's the cash app right there. Gratitude. And guess what? Say it with me. Cozmik Mind UV. Yeah.